Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a doctor but also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. So today's video is an interesting one. I think you're going to be shocked, to be honest. It's the best and worst anti-aging creams in Sephora. So Sephora's just landed in the UK, and so I'm doing this for all of those Sephora customers. As you know, this is a non-sponsored channel. I do not accept money from any brand, even though they've tried. But it's important for you to have one source that you can go to that you know is non-sponsored and you know comes from the ingredients list, because you can't hide from the ingredients list. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the key actives in every product. Are they at the correct percentages? There's a lot of deception when it comes to skincare, because you can put 0.0001% retinol, for example, in a product and call it a retinol cream, but it's not in the therapeutic index. So this is why it's important to understand percentages. A lot of brands don't disclose percentages, but generally I can guesstimate just because I'm a formulator. The next is your cost benefit analysis. There's no point in me making you a cream that costs thousands of pounds when you can, make it for £2. So cost benefit is very important. It's not just benefit, and I go through that with every product and tell you whether it's worth your money or not. Don't forget, I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single YouTube video. So make sure when you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell too. You can also ask me questions on my Instagram. I've got 2 accounts, Skincare by Dr. V and Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm also on TikTok. You can find me there, Dr. Vanita Rattan, and we have a private Facebook group called Dr. V Sock Family, and that's a place that you can come to just to ask more detailed personal questions on skincare, upload photos, people can follow your journey. We've got about 13,000 of us in there helping each other, which is absolutely wonderful, from all around the world. So you'll definitely find your skincare group in there. Right, without further ado, let's dive right in. So the first one shocked me. This is Guerlain, £52 for 15 mils. So this is the Abeille Royal Advanced Youth Oil in water. So what's the ingredients? Starting off with water, which I expect. The second ingredient here is glycerin, so it's hydrating. The fourth ingredient here is denatured alcohol. This is essentially a solvent at a high percentage. It's a volatile alcohol, which means it basically evaporates quickly from the skin, removes water with it, dries the skin out, and can generate free radicals that damage your collagen. You never want to buy a product with denatured alcohol in it. The reason it's used is because it's quick drying. It gives you that quick dry feeling, but I don't like it for skin of color. For skin of color, we already have less ceramides in our skin, which means our skin gets dry and duller quicker. So please avoid denatured alcohol. It's honestly a terrible product. There are no actives in this for anti-aging, just a very strong smelling moisturizer, which can lead to contact dermatitis. Fragrance is not our friend. It can lead to contact dermatitis in 3 to 4% of the population. And the thing with skin of color is that when we get contact dermatitis, we also get hyperpigmentation. So we have large melanocytes that are easily triggered. We cannot afford to cause inflammation or irritation to our skin. We have to be a lot more educated and loving with our skin, because one scratch, one bite, or one burn, and we hyperpigment. So it's important. So for this particular product, it's absolutely awful. Please avoid. The next one was a real shocker. So this one's Dior Prestige La Creme, €396. And I don't know where that money is going, because it's not going into the product. The first ingredient here is water. Second ingredient is glycerin. Fourth ingredient is squalene and other moisturizers, but that's it. Then there's fragrance, which can lead to contact dermatitis. And the last ingredient, the last one at the lowest percentage, is peptide. Fraction of a percent, not even worth putting in. It really is a disaster. And this is absolutely what is wrong with the cosmetic industry, and the reason why this channel exists is because they are trading on the name Dior. Dior, you see the most beautiful models, and you see actresses, and you see influencers all being paid to say how great this product is. But it's not any cosmetic formulator who can, read the ingredients list will tell you. It's a basic moisturizer with no anti-aging ingredients in it that can actually damage the skin. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, you could spend £400 on something that can damage your skin and they're still getting away with it, which I'm not okay with, and that's the reason we are calling out the bad creams today. Usually I try and keep this channel as positive as possible. I don't really talk about the bad things on the market, but what I realized is me turning a blind eye and me not talking about the worst things on the market doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help the company because they just continue to make bad product. It doesn't help the consumer because they continue to spend money on bad product. I'm not really helping anybody. The only way really is to address it head on and give feedback to thousands of you at once so that we can change the tide and improve formulations. And I know it's working. I've seen it working with other brands that I've done feedback videos for, so I've decided I'm going to do it for all the brands basically. Moving on to Clarins Double Serum Eye Cream. Okay, so for the eyes, the kind of ingredients you're looking for is your vitamin A, your vitamin C, your tyrosinase inhibitors for dark circles, your peptides in order to help stimulate collagen, and ceramides because you can get quite dry skin around the eye area. It tends to lead to eczema, the skin is thinner, where you can see fine lines first. So those are sorts of ingredients you're looking for. Let's see what's in this product. First ingredient, water, of course. Third ingredient is glycerin, so it's hydrating. Fourth ingredient, squalane, which I'm happy with. The sixth ingredient is caffeine, a little bit of vasoconstriction, but honestly, it's not really worth it. Then fragrance. Then everything else is at a fraction of a percent, and there are no actives in this product. It really is a disaster. I mean, this is incredibly expensive. This is 51 euros for 20 mils for a caffeinated moisturizer that's full of fragrance. You may as well just buy £5 caffeine from The Ordinary. It would be better for you. There's no fragrance in that. Please do not buy this product. Do not recommend this product. And when an influencer tells you to buy this product, you know they're being paid to say it because the product is terrible. The next product, I actually don't know about this brand. It's called Kenzoki. I don't know if you, write down below if you've heard of that brand before. I've not seen it, but it seems to be as a bestseller on Sephora, so they're probably doing quite well. The product is called Youth Flow New Skin Velvet. It's 79 euros. That's like 79 pounds for 15 mils, which is quite expensive. So what's in it? It's got water, glycerin, squalane. Have you noticed it's basically the same top three ingredients in everything? The seventh ingredient here is denatured alcohol. Come on! That you want to avoid that. And there's no other actives in this product. But they managed to include fragrance. So it's just like, it's crazy how, isn't it amazing that you can create a product and say this is an anti-aging, a miracle product. You can literally call it miracle cream and have nothing in there. I mean, it's just like, blows my mind. Right, moving on to the next one, which is one you've asked me to do, is Sicily Lit Integral Anti-Aging. Sephora, you made a mistake on your website. It's the wrong ingredients list. That's very bad. You have to be open, transparent with inky lists. So a little bit of feedback if you're watching this video, fix it please. This is 251 euros for 50 mils. So you are expecting some gold in this product. Let's go through it. We've got water, Parky butter, they've got squalane, which is fine, I love it. It's a hydrating emollient. Glycerin, a humectant water magnet, love it. Sunflower oil, which is great, it's an emollient. Isosterol, isosteroid, which is comedogenic, and I wouldn't recommend it if you have oily, acne-prone skin. And then they added fragrance. So of course they added fragrance. All the luxury skincare products tend to add fragrance. That's how they hook you. That's how they sell you. People smell it and automatically they think this thing is going to work, and it's a marketing gimmick. But fragrance is not good for you. You need to avoid fragrance, especially for anti-aging products, because if you're coming up to menopause, your skin pH has already changed. Your skin is drier, it's thinner, it's more sensitive, you're more prone to rashes. You can't tolerate irritants on the skin, you know, and so anything with fragrance coming up to pre-menopause, say you're coming up to your 40s, 50s plus, please avoid. And these are anti-aging products. Who do you think they're targeting? They're targeting pre-menopause, post-menopause part of the cohort. So to be honest, you are better off using Cetaphil or Aveeno or E45 than this 251 euro product. Moving on to the next one is Olay Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, Vitamin C, 38 euros for 100 mils. So actually the price is not terrible, it's fine. But they've actually written the wrong ingredients list on Sephora, and I don't know if they've purposely misled you, because they have pulled out the words perfume, citral, and linalool. So they've actually pulled out all the words that are indicative of fragrance and are allergens, and they've left all the other ingredients on the INCI list. And that doesn't sound right to me. It sounds like that's been purposely done to purposely mislead you. And I had to find the ingredients list from a different website completely. So Sephora, I really hope you're watching this, and go and have a look and please fix it. Right, moving on to what's in this product, if it's good or not, and the packaging. So if you have vitamin C is an antioxidant. It is unstable in oxygen. They should have put this in an airless pump, but they put this in a jar. That's a mistake, because by the time that the vitamin C gets to you, it's often dead on arrival because the vitamin C has oxidized. You really want it in an airless pump. So that's the first mistake. Then let's go through the ingredients list. So put in water. They've got jojoba oil, which I like, it's an emollient. Parky butter, lovely emollient. Then they've put tetrahexyl decaloscopic, which I'm really impressed with. I love that vitamin C. It's very stable, fat soluble, stimulates collagen. And the 10th ingredient here is ethyl ascorbic acid, which is also excellent. And the 11th ingredient is glycerin. So they were doing very well on the ingredients list until this point. But then they added fragrance. So citral, limonene, linalool, and no other antioxidants in order to stabilize the vitamin C. They got a lot right, but they got a lot wrong. It's not the worst product that I've seen so far in Sephora. But that's not saying much, because Sephora's bar is just so low. And this is what's really shocking. I went to Vegas for my 39th birthday. And I always make sure that I go to your local stores so that I can make videos for you. I went into Walgreens, I made loads of videos in Walgreens. I went into CVS, I made loads of videos in CVS. I went into Sephora and I couldn't make you any videos, because every single brand I was looking at was extremely expensive and terrible for the skin. And it just wasn't right. And I don't know how they're going to fix this, because basically every brand is going to have to go back and reformulate their products and come to modern day standards. It's almost like they are expecting you to have information from 20 years ago when people didn't know anything. People are very skincare savvy nowadays. We want to know percentages. We want to know ingredients lists. We want to know if this thing's going to work. Is it worth our hard earned money? Because that's cost us time, And the same rubbish they were peddling 20 years ago just isn't gonna take. I think in 2 years these brands are gonna go under if they don't reformulate. So this is a bit of a wake-up call video for everybody in Sephora, because I will be doing videos on every single brand. It's important that everyone is aware of what's in everything, and it's also for your benefit, the brands that are listening, because you can't carry on like this in 20 years. I mean, you're not even going to last 2 years. So I want you to improve so that you are around for the next 20 years, and then we get to have the benefit of excellent products. Moving on to the next one, which is Lancome Genifique. That says 52 euros for 15 mils. So it is actually pretty expensive. So I'm expecting great things. Starting off with water, fine. Then dimethicone, which gives you slip, is your silicones. Bifidoferment, a very good probiotic, helps you with UV damage. I love that ingredient. Then glycerin, sodium hyaluronate, which I love. These are humectants, they hold water in the top layer of skin. 6th ingredient here is denatured alcohol, which is drying to the skin. There's no point putting a humectant in and then, a drying solvent right underneath it. It's just, they're doing opposite things. And then fragrance as well. So although I like the ferment, this formula is not very good, and over time it's probably going to age your skin. Actually, you're better off just using your CeraVe eye cream, which is literally just CeraVe but a little bit more niacinamide in there. So this particular product, please just avoid. Okay, the next one is Philora Time Filler, 49 euros. So ideally for wrinkles, you want to have your vitamin A, you want retinaldehyde or retinol, you want peptides, you want tetrahexyl decaloscopic, so your vitamin C, you might want a bit of exfoliation. But this product is a basic moisturizer with fragrance and peptides, again at a fraction of a percentage, not a therapeutic index. Please avoid this product, not worth your money. The next one you've asked me for so many times, and that is Augustines Bada. This is their rich moisturizer, I believe. So I actually like the INCI list, you'll be pleased to hear. It's 240 euros though for 50 mils. That is extremely, extremely expensive. So let's go through it. Is it worth it? You have to do a cost benefit. It's not enough just to like the inky list. Do the cost benefit analysis. Is it worth it, or is this something that's just exactly the same but cheaper? So starting off with water, sunflower oil, squalane, which I like, glycerin, which is great, kernel oil, which is great. It's an emollient, so these are emollients and humectants basically. It does contain palmitoyl tripeptide 8, so it's a peptide, but it's the last ingredient. The benefit of this is that it's a fragrance-free product. It's the first fragrance-free product I've found so far in the bestsellers in Sephora for anti-aging creams. The negative of this is that it is not cost effective. There is no vitamin A, no vitamin C, a very low percentage peptides. There's no ceramides in this product. There's no niacinamide in it. It's just a very, very basic moisturizer. So for me, this is also a no. Please don't buy this product. I'd rather you just use CeraVe with ceramides in it, or Citraben, which is even cheaper. You can get this much for £10. Or you can even use our Cera-Pep Brightening Moisturiser, which again is a fraction of the price and contains everything that you need in it. So yeah, sorry, Augustines, I don't know how you're getting away with 240 euros. That's just marketing budget. That is all that is. The next product is Drunk Elephant. I actually quite like this brand. Their Marula Oil is 71 euros. I cannot believe it. I love the barrier oil, it's great, but seriously, use the ordinary instead. It's the same formula, but less than £10. It's shocking how they're getting away with this. Who is allowing this to happen? I feel like I'm going to do a whole series of TikToks now. This can't carry on. It's not on. The next one is Proteini Power Peptide, which is again from Drunk Elephant. I actually love this product. It's a moisturizer. It's in an airless pump. I, however, would not recommend this if you have sensitive skin because it can sting a little bit, I'd say. And I don't know whether the pH is slightly too low for the skin, but the ingredients list is excellent. So that's basically the only product that I would recommend from this entire list. If you are into skincare and you do want to learn more, please do get your hands on a copy of Skin Revolution. It's a book that I wrote with HarperCollins. It goes through product recommendations. Everything, of course, is non-sponsored. It will always be non-sponsored on this channel. This is my passion project. It's not an income stream for me. So I hope you found today useful, and I can't wait to see your comments below. And be honest with me. If you think, Dr. V, I don't like you talking about, you know, what's not good in the market, just stick with what's good in the market. Please just write it down, because I'm here for you and I do what you want me to do. I think previously you guys had said stick with positive things, but then I just realized people are getting away with so much and influencers are being paid so much and I'm not speaking up. I'm staying quiet because I'm trying to be positive, but I just don't think I'm doing much good staying quiet. So you tell me and I will do whatever you want me to do. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.